What is going on, everybody? It is your boy D, Stuttering Prophet, and welcome back to another episode of Damn Where Was I? That is one in a bucket. We're joined with your girl, Dr. Boston. What's good, girl?
What up? What up? What up? What up? I
How's
don't
your
even
week?
have nothing to. I was gonna say I don't have nothing to report on.
Nothing?
Football's over. Baseball's coming back, so you know I'm happy. Um, Bruins aren't really doing well.
It's
You know,
so hard growing up in Boston. Sports just doesn't do it for me because, like, I always knew my team was going to go to the championship. So I'll watch it when we get to the championship.
you need to be a Bruins fan. My heart has been broken since 2011.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that's
I'm
hockey.
waiting on that.
I mean, have you looked in a mirror lately? Man, you're black. It's hockey.
Okay, PK Super. First of all, I want you to look up the outfits that PK Subban was wearing for the USA Canada game.
He played in it?
No, he didn't. He was an anchor. PK Subban's old. He's an old black
Wait,
hockey player.
who's the? There's a black hockey player. Is it him?
PK Subban, the Subban brothers. Yes.
I thought he was playing.
No, he's old. Okay.
Oh.
Subban's old. But I'm telling you, he had some zesty little suits on the other day. And I was just like I love it, Bookie.
Boston, we talked about it the other day. Is that like our older generation wanted to talk about so much homosexuality and how
I've
they're
had this
unokay.
conversation with 7 people this week. Because I'm telling you, and we gotta post this picture because like I want Facebook, I'm about to make sure not Facebook, it's definitely on YouTube that we be using I'm old. Because I put this in the group chat, like, there is no way you are calling my generation gay.
Yeah.
Like, my man was wearing a crop top and rhinestones. Heels.
Heels.
But God forbid if the
But
skinny
no,
jeans
it's
are
not even that. It's the hand on the hip for me. Like,
hey, he was eating the girlies. Eat the
like
girlies.
no, it's he had a tied thing, crop top, like, sir.
No, nothing compares to what I sent y'all the other day when that nigga had a nipple window. Like, you're calling my generation, his nipple is out. That don't make no sense.
I mean, but all they're gonna say, like, oh no, that's John. John was gay.
No, he was a little weird.
Yeah. Like, John's cool. John's cool. But John's gay.
No. So, I mean, we've talked about that this week. I don't have anything else to report. Baseball's coming up. Really excited. The Red Sox look, I won't say promising, but well. We look well. We look healthy. So I'm okay with that for right now.
I was talking about that earlier. Like, I need to go to a game. Like, I haven't been to a game. Like I said, like, I've been telling everybody, whoever wants to talk sports to me, I'll tell them, like, go talk to my sister. Like,
hi guys.
I really don't care.
I will watch
if it's not
sport.
golf. I really don't care.
I'll watch any sport as long as it's live, baby. I love sports.
I tell a story all the time about us when we were together for Christmas, and I was watching a movie, and you were like, "Yo, turn off the movie." So like the game's on, and I'm like, "Are the Patriots playing?" And like you said, like 2 random teams.
And you were just like, "Hey, I don't even care." Bro, I don't care. If it's an NFL game, I'm there. I'm not a basketball fan too much, but like, I'm slowly getting into it because the Celtics just won this year. So I'm like, okay, maybe we'll come back.
Man, I need us to go back to back too, Pete. Like, show them that we're young and we're like, let's go. Get us someone. I'm sorry. Real talk. Bring back Marcus Smart. He deserves to get a ring with us. That man put in too much work.
I heard a lot about that. And I just sat there and I was like, oh, dang, like that's kind of suck. Like a good player, someone who I can definitely see lasting in Boston. Because I mean, like we've had more random players in Boston for less. I keep forgetting that Blake Griffin played for the Celtics.
I forgot all about that.
Like Blake Griffin, Shaq used to stay at the W.
Like, so it's like bring back Mark. Like, was it? Who's the tall white guy? His name's Porzingis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, he helped on like 2 games, but he was injured like most of the season. Is he playing sports now?
Yeah.
Okay, so like he literally helped us 2 games. But don't get me wrong, those 2 games he was like dog.
And that's okay. And that was the whole thing. I was like, when we signed Shaq, I was like, nah, it's Shaq.
Free big baby.
It's Shaq. Like, you have to have the joy of playing in Boston. Even Blake Griffin said it, where he was like, I didn't understand what it was. He was like, I've played in Boston several times, and the fans are disrespectful, and
Yeah.
that was anything. But he was like, then it doesn't matter when you're playing for them because they love you. And he was like, you know how many times I've gone to a Boston restaurant and never paid? Because they love you. That's what Boston love truly is all about. And that's what I love about my city and being from my city. As you can see, I will always claim my city.
Always. I be telling people like I am two of the most proud people, and it's a problem. I'm Jamaican. Jamaican are very proud people,
Facts.
and I'm from Boston. Boston's a very proud city.
It's a crazy.
I'm basically a proud boy,
Well. That doesn't belong to them anymore.
I know,
So
right?
honestly, I'm cool with it.
Right? Proud
I'm
boy
about to start
2.0,
selling Proud Boy apparel.
Bro, give me my proud boy apparel. I'm a proud boy.
That's hilarious.
Question for you.
Imagine hating somebody that much.
I do.
To
Though there's one person in this world who I hate that much.
Who?
Bucket, the bitch who gave me COVID.
I'm crying.
So, and let me tell you the story.
Oh God.
I was in California. This woman asked me to help her move her furniture.
Remember that?
So me and my boy were helping moving her furniture. And just mind you, like, so the boy was my ex's brother. So we moving this woman's furniture. My ex's mother called me and was like, "Hey, the woman you just helped just called me and said she has COVID. Go and get yourself checked." We had COVID. I said, "Ma'am, how do you have COVID and access to move your furniture? Like, why do you have COVID in essence?"
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I truly cannot wait for that to be my kids' like English paper or whatever, like, or history paper of like, go interview somebody during the COVID pandemic. Like, let me tell you what was going on. And I managed to dodge COVID for so long.
You never got it?
No, I got it. When I
Nasty.
got COVID, I don't even think it was 2020 when I got COVID. I think it was like 2021 by the time I finally got it. And I just remembered laying in that bed.
Yeah.
And when I say the pools of sweat that came off me, and I was just like, oh my God, this is what it's like to die. And it was just so bad. Speaking of dying, this is so not related, but prayers up for the Pope, man. He's in the hospital.
I mean, he's
Apparently,
the closest one to God.
that nigga had a fucking asthma attack, and it took him out real bad. He is in respiratory distress. And I just sat there and I was like, yikes.
Tell him to do 3
Hail Marys.
Yeah, right. 3 Hail Marys and he'll be okay.
No, facts.
Man, no, but like that's the thing. Like I knew I had COVID because like my body was aching, and I was like, "Why do I feel this way?" And then they're like, "Oh, she has COVID." I was like, "Is that what this is? Like this is crazy." Like
that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Like you'll sit there and like you'll get something to eat and you'll be like, let's chill. Then like if anybody has ever had COVID, bro, like that moment when you place the food in your mouth and you start swirling it, and every time you swirl, it's just nothing. And you're like, all right. So my COVID test that I always do is I pour hot sauce in my mouth. If I can't taste it, because I pour the pepper sauce in my mouth. And there's like something that happens with like capillaries where like you'll feel it, but you don't feel heat or like spice. And that's how I knew. And I sat there. And what's even worse is that my boyfriend at the time, like, honey, we lived together.
Fuck that nigga.
I gave him COVID. I know I did. We slept in the same bed. He literally denied it for weeks. He was like, I'm fine. I don't even feel sick. And I'll never forget where, like, I was like, you need to take a COVID test. Like,
He's a
I felt like
super spreader.
honestly, I felt like this was like a fucking chlamydia like conversation of like
buckets left and right.
oh my god, whatever. Shout out to St. Jude, y'all are gonna get paid this year for real. Where like I sat there and I was like, hey, we need to talk. I got tested. I have COVID. I'm pretty sure I gave it to you. So like talk to everybody you've ever came in contact with. They probably have it too.
It was sad. Like COVID was like it's like having HIV in the 80s.
Honestly.
Like HIV in the 80s. Like who do you know? Who have you spoke to?
And that's what I'm saying. Like who you been around?
Like I remember like if you got the if you got the text like, hey, I saw you yesterday. I have COVID. Get tested. You're like, you dirty bitch.
I'll tell you what's even worse. And honestly, now that I think about it, they really should have locked that nigga up. I told him that I had COVID and I said, hey, like, you should probably get tested. This literally sounds like an HIV conversation. And I was like, you should probably get tested. And I'm like, we have tests at home. Like, just take a test. He was like, all right, cool, I'll take a test. He took the test and I got a text and he was like, I'm fine. And I was like, that's crazy because I literally have full-blown COVID. We live in the same house. You eat the food that I cook for you. We sleep in the same bed. Nigga, you have COVID. He's like, nah, I'm fine. All right, cool. Something told me to go through the trash. I went through the trash. It was positive after positive after positive. And I was like, you lied. And that's why we said super spreader. Super spreader. This nigga was an essential worker who had full-blown COVID and was just going to work every day.
You should have called 911.
The bills had to be paid, baby, and I wasn't paying them. So, some of you may die.
And that is okay.
The chance I'm willing to take.
Your sacrifice is for the greater good. And I thank you.
Sorry, y'all. My head wasn't all straight during that time.
Crazy. Well, actually, you would go to jail too. You enabled it.
I told that nigga I had COVID. He's a grown man.
You're an enabler.
That is a grown man, Your Honor. Whatever he decided to do was on him. Amen. In the back.
Sit down and you're going to jail. But damn, what were we talking about?
I don't even know. I can't even tell you this time. Normally, I'm good with getting us on track. I don't even know. We haven't even gotten past the intro. Like, damn, where were we for real?
Oh, well, if we can't remember, damn, where were we? I have to ask you a question. Glorilla put out a thing. Now I have to ask you. Because you mentioned on last pod that you're talking to somebody right now, and it's a little serious.
That's my man.
Is your boyfriend a little bit ugly?
No.
How you thought about that? I don't like. I asked my ex, and I was like, "Hey, am I a little bit ugly?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "Huh?" She said, "I don't like."
No, but I'm afraid when the glasses come off. I am. Because if everybody sees what I see and they already know, like, I will fight y'all over this, man. I promise you.
No, but see, like, the thing is, she said, I like them tall and dark.
And medium ugly.
Like my niggas, tall and brown. What else? And mixed with a little bit of ugly. They say.
I'm sorry. Like, I get it, but, like, I want to be considered.
I believe the poet Kendrick Lamar said it best. Because truly, When you fucking with niggas that think that they're cuter than you, that's when we get into a problem. So I'm never going to fuck with a nigga that thinks he's a better bitch than me.
Oh, but here's the thing. If you go to my Instagram, I am the president and founder of the Ugly Niggas Club. You know?
Mom did not like that.
When did she
Mom,
say that?
I remember one time where like you had said something from your Instagram, and Mom was like, "What's that?" It's like, oh, you got yourself into that one.
Where did she see that?
This was years ago because you've literally had that on your Instagram for years.
I'm sorry that I'm the founder, so like literally
Crazy.
Ugly
Mom,
Niggas Club.
she did not find that shit funny. Sorry, mommy don't play lip games.
Mom doesn't like a lot of things I do.
Just,
Mom's not gonna like I'm getting more tattoos soon.
I want to get another one. Oh, this is what I want our tattoo to be, but I'm gonna have 2 parts on the side of me.
Where would that go?
I don't know. It's gonna be small. It's probably gonna go on my calf or something.
But like,
And that
how would that be a sibling tattoo? Like, would it be
it's
awesome?
not a sibling tattoo. It's a tattoo for y'all.
Oh. No, I'm finishing my sleep. But damn, what are we talking about? Yeah, no, medium ugly. Like I've heard that term before. Like
I agree.
So one of my best friends, she's like, I need a medium ugly guy. Like, I'm sorry, like, what if we so refer to y'all? Because that's why like men has to deal with so much shit by bucket. Yeah, y'all. If we said I like my girl medium ugly, y'all would be in an uproar.
But I know where I'm good at. Okay. I'm a 10 in some cities and a 4 in others, and that's okay. I play my field.
She said, why do you think I moved to the South?
Exactly. What? Up north, you know, I'm heavy. Down here, I'm thick as fuck. So, of course, I'm down here. Like, no. But that's what I'm saying. So, at the end of the day, understand. My whole thing is like, I'm the type of person though where like I understand that age happens and like your body changes with age. If I would have met my boyfriend when he was 20, no. Nope. 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 You're a whore. I know it. I can tell from your body structure and your face. A light-skinned dude with a six-pack, you're a whore. So we're cool now. Now we're old. I love it. I just don't think I can handle that responsibility. Like, I would never want to date a 10. Ever. It's too much responsibility. Again, Kendrick said it best.
But see, here's the thing. Then why are you... So you're attracted to him, but you don't think he's a 10?
He's a 10 in my eyes.
You literally just said you don't want to date a 10.
I don't. So that's my thing. Like, we can all agree that, like, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Like, that's a 10 everywhere. But, like, I'm not with him for his looks. I mean, the looks are phenomenal. To me, she is very gorgeous. To
me. Oh, no.
I'm saying, but my thing is because my thing is...
Sorry, go ahead.
Everybody isn't attractive to everybody. I know what I find attractive. That is what I find attractive. Every part of it. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I would ever date somebody that look like Aaron Pierre. Because it's just, I don't have time for it. If you really think you're a bad bitch, that's crazy.
I mean, that's why I asked him, like, I was talking to the person and she was like, I don't want a pretty boy. Because anytime we go out, I have to go and put on my best because that's what he's doing every single time. That was a pretty boy.
Agreed.
And, me, I'm
another thing, I can't date a nigga with no clear nails.
So you're saying you can never date a person who works in like a warehouse? You can't date a person who works like, you know?
No. I'm saying that like if I meet you and I shake your hand and I
Oh,
get a light reflection off of your nails,
that's polish. I
you are not my type of little shit.
I've had a polish before. And see, here's the thing. I only had a polish because the first time I went to go and get my nails done, it was with my ex. And she was like, "Oh, do you want a clear polish?" I was like, "I don't want no duppy thing." And she was like, "Matthew, it's to strengthen your nails." And I was like, "No, I don't want my nails to be so reflective." And she was like, "Matthew, you're with me. Go like and give it to him." And I was
Nope,
like,
because I don't even go to the nail salon that much. So one thing about it, what I will never have is a man in my place of peace. We're not going to the nail salon together. That's not happening. No. But also, it's not my type.
I mean,
I can't do it.
pay for like my girl's nails, but that is expensive.
That's why I don't
Oh
get it
my
done.
god, we went together and like the nail tech was like, for you, it's $50. For her, 140. I said, what the fuck did she get?
Are y'all growing the nails for her? Are these human nails that y'all put back on?
What did she get? Powder gel. Like, that's it.
Oh, a powder gel. Ooh.
I knew it.
I will never forget
I remembered. I
getting
remember.
my nails done in DC. I loved it. It was a drag show at the same time.
Oh my
Oh,
god. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I'll still go
Because
back to that nail salon to this day.
when I said I was so dumbfounded, I think it's yeah, she just walked by and I was like,
I love a good drag queen, okay? And I love a good drag queen that hands me champagne.
oh,
Love you, girl.
yeah, handing me champagne. And I looked at my ex like, and she was like, relax. I was like,
Oh,
I'm so
okay,
confused right
yes, sir. Yes,
now.
girl.
So confused. But damn, what? Damn, we're off again. Off.
He said, "All right, Miss Girl, whatever you say."
I know. All right, Mr. Girl. All right,
All
Mr. Girl.
right, right, Miss Boy. You do what you do.
But oh, well, what I want to say earlier is the funny thing is like Duke Dennis was reacting, and he was like, "Hey, are those two separate?" She said she wants her men medium ugly, but then she calls out me. She calling me medium ugly, or that's how she likes her men, and she also likes me. Like I'm not.
Like my niggas, tall and brown. What else? And mixed with a little bit of ugly. They say shoot, shoot. Duke Dennis, what's up?
Those two lines are separate though, right? Don't like the two lines is separate. Like you weren't talking about me. I'm not. It wasn't talking about me. I think it was just like it was like in between.
But like as you said, like because Duke Dennis, and this is a pause. Duke Dennis isn't a pretty boy, you know, or do you think he is?
I think Duke is me. He's not medium ugly, but he's like small ugly
Hmm.
a little bit. I can understand why people don't think he's a good cup of tea. For the
Yeah.
same reason why Kai Cenat is also small ugly. I don't understand how girls find him attractive, but he makes you look sexy.
I mean, because you gotta remember, like other people, like for me, it's like yes, I want to be attracted to my girl, but I need to be attracted. Like one thing I'm really attracted to is your dog. Like, do you have that dog in you?
I have a chihuahua.
I'm attracted to that dog. Where like you work for what's yours. That is what I'm attracted to.
I'm really attracted to how your mind works and operates.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like I agree with you with like you gotta have some type of ambition for me, but then also it's just like I'm attracted to if you understand what I understand that like life is never that serious, but it's also serious at the same time.
That I'm attracted to you like taking me out of my element. Cause like I'm someone, because my work ethic, I don't take vacations. I don't take breaks. I work, I will work 10 hours straight. Like before my last relationship, I would work all the time. She's the one who told me, like, no, take this time off. We're going on vacation. And like, I'm on vacation with like, I have to work. Like, no. So
No.
taking me out.
Bad bitch when I see one.
um, so let me talk to you for a second.
Okay.
I'm a homebody, and I've been a
Okay.
homebody for like the last year. Normally I'm outside, but like I've been working a lot. I went to the liquor store just to, give me a beer. Like I'm trying to cut down on drinking, but I saw like I got me a beer outside the liquor store. Random guy was like, "Yo, so do you need a haircut?" I'm a barber with the dirtiest fingers. Mind you, he's smoking a cigarette, dirty fingers, and I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm good."
That made me look at my hair like, oh, okay. I'm gonna go get a haircut tomorrow.
I had on a hoodie.
Listen, honestly, it's a dog-eat-dog world out here now. Like, get your money how you get your money, baby. I get it.
Boston, he was outside a liquor store. It was
I would just
outside.
ask, do you have a business card?
Where are you going to cut my hair at, boss man? Ain't no plugs. Do you have an electronic?
You can go straight
alcohol?
razor. You don't know that. He could go straight razor.
Not with them fingers. His fingers were black.
That's from the hair.
Then he goes, "All right,
You're not
then,
thinking.
you got $2 for me then?"
For a consultation?
That's why, like, I need to stay inside. Like, I don't need to go outside.
I'm not sure he's a barber. Let me see that license.
I'm staying inside. I'm staying inside.
I've had a lot of people just come up to me and like touch my hair and like, oh, what are you
Random
putting
people?
Yeah.
And you didn't swing?
I was at work most of the time.
Oh no. I see. So I'm one of the only black people in my office right now. Like there's a couple. And so, but like they all have short hair. So like I have like long, and like I sponge it so it looks. And like you see
You
all
have
the white
medium
people.
length.
Huh?
You have medium length. It's not
This
called that
medium?
long. It's not called that long. That's kind of crazy.
For like a guy, this is long.
It's not. Well,
Okay.
continue.
And like you can see all the black people just looking at my hair like, how did he do it? Like, just staring. Just
My favorite thing to do is to do a slick back ponytail and then go to this. Because it's the look of, how did all of that fit in there?
when I was at my old job, mind you, the only black person out of 400 people, there was 8 black people, and I was the only black person, only black engineer in the entire thing. Every 2 weeks, I had a lineup and like hair braided. One time, I had my hair braided, and it was time for me to go get my hair done. So I took it out, put it in a ponytail, and like had on a hat. So I'm going around the whole office, so it's like a ponytail. White guy was like, "I didn't know you had long hair."
Where do you think the braids came from?
I have braids. Like, just
He was like, okay, with the weave.
no. He was like, "I have a ponytail too." Like, cool.
My favorite thing is when white girls ask me, what do I put in my hair? And I'm like, baby, I don't know if you know, it's not going to work.
It is not the same.
It's not going to work. Or like when I tell people like, oh, how do you get your hair like this? Water. It literally happens when I put water on my hair. That's it.
I've told you that before, is that I didn't understand how crucial having a spray bottle was until like
Told you. I keep my spray bottle on deck. Matter of fact, I really just revived this with a spray bottle.
Like
The
I
side
didn't,
ain't looking too good, but we'll
I
turn this way.
didn't know how important a spray bottle is.
I will tell everybody out there, it's not just water. You need water with a little bit of conditioner, a little bit of oil in there to make sure you are not spraying direct water on your hair.
Really?
Yes. You got to give your hair a little bit of nutrients. You really, truly don't be listening to me.
And so wait, what type of conditioner? Because there's two types: leave-in or like.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe that leave-in conditioner is a thing. I just believe that y'all chose to put that conditioner in your hair and leave it in there. Like, just use regular conditioner. I don't be buying leave-in conditioner. I'm not paying $2 extra to leave in the same kind of conditioner that y'all got. No, that's just me.
Man, but like that's why like I appreciate my woman with natural hair. I now understand that this is a headache.
Mm-hmm.
A headache.
Some
I
bullshit.
understand why girls cut off their hair.
I can't cut off my hair because my head looks shaped a little weird. I'll be honest with you.
But you got a chrome dome.
Right back here,
Oh, you have a shelf?
it's a little like ramp.
Oh my god, I'm about to change your name in my phone to Peanut.
I'll fight you for real.
Peanut. I'm gonna go ask mom. I was like, hey mom, was our sister? Was my sister a C-section baby? Cause like her head's a little large, you know.
I'm afraid to have kids, man.
I'm telling you right now, if it's a C-section baby, it's gonna be a hard first couple months. I'm putting a helmet on that baby. You are not.
Come here. Come here. We gotta shape it. Come here. Throw that baby on the fucking wheel. Just come here.
So like my wife's gonna be coming in, and I'm just gonna be squeezing the baby's head, like. Doing. I'm shaping the baby head. I'm helping them later, bro. Like,
Got a paddle. Just come here.
Shaping the baby head. All right, this is it's a hurt now, but when they get to school, they will thank me. Cause
I have an idea. Oh my god.
Peanut head.
Those were some heads. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just sat there and I was like, to have a head like that and an outie belly button, that's a lot of character.
They can think. Those boys can think. Those boys can think. Oh,
No.
those boys can think.
Those were some heads. I will say that. I do remember them, and I can't believe that I only remember them because their heads was like that.
Their heads were. Oh my god. Oh, did you read? Oh, takes a reverse so discrimination case because her boss hired a gay coworker over her. So it says Marlene Ames had earned a positive performance review for nearly 15 years in her job. But in 2019, she applied for a promotion and she got passed over for the position and was demoted. A gay woman got the job she applied for, while a gay man was assigned to the job she once had. Her supervisor at the time was also gay, and she was straight.
So you think the lesbos are ganging up against you? Girl, yo, shut the hell up.
I mean, what else can you say? Everybody in this office gay but me.
But when I say that shit, and I'd be like, oh, it's because everybody's white. Now I'm taking it too far. That doesn't make any sense.
Open your third eye. The gays are taking over, okay?
Not with Trump in office, I'll tell you that.
Trump's not in office. Me and your brother had that thing. Trump is a figurehead, but that man Elon is the puppeteer.
The fact that Elon was spearheading a cabinet meeting is crazy. This is your cabinet.
That
What
man
do you
Elon is the puppeteer. I'm telling you right now. The only problems I have is like, one, you really can't hate the man. The man, Trump tried to warn us. Trump said, in front of everybody. Elon's a whiz, Swifty.
Computer?
Trying to, yeah. He literally tried to warn us. He literally said, I'm not in control. Look at this man, Elon. And everybody's like, crazy. So this man, Elon, said, Trump, I'll get you in office, but I'm in control. Why? Trump, Elon's son said, you're not the president. F you. Where do you think he heard that? You don't think Elon's in the house like, this man's not the president, I am. And he's showing, Elon is the president. He does whatever he wants. And like I said, the problems I have is one, Elon is not American.
That's my biggest thing. It's like, if Elon was American, I would just be like, you know what, this is just like clearly an abuse of power. But I'm just like, he's literally white and you guys are letting this happen. That's the only reason why.
Not even a good African.
Like, Elon, I feel like if we start telling people that Elon is African American, then we can get the ball rolling.
He's not even African American. He's just African. He's not African American. He's just African.
That's what we need to start doing.
But at the same time, it's like, man, one is not American, two is not political, but three, literally giving press conferences in the Oval Office while Trump is sitting on his hand, twiddling his fingers, being quiet. This man, I want you to be honest. This man, Elon, is our president.
Yeah, I voted for him.
This man, Elon, is our president.
Which what y'all wanted, right? This is what y'all wanted. I don't care. This is what y'all wanted. Like, we could have been having silk presses and Skeeter Wheaton our entire fucking time. But no, y'all wanted this man.
It's just
you wanted RFK Jr.
And like, we're still not even in the first 100 days.
You wanted RFK Jr. Who is out every time he press conference, and
like it's gonna get so much worse. Oh my God! Talking about Trump, I know you heard. You can buy a green card for $5 million, bro.
It's actually
the drug cartels were salivating at that. Oh,
it's actually a gold card.
A gold card.
Not a green card anyway. No, my favorite is when he started arguing with the governor of Maine.
What was that?
In the middle of a luncheon. Where he was like, is the governor of Maine here? He said, yeah. It basically gave the same thing of like when Nicki Minaj was like, and for all those who had something to say in the press, Miley was good. Like, he literally was like, you're not gonna you're not gonna abide by my laws. And she stood up, she said, I'm gonna abide by the federal law. He said, I am the federal law. And then she was like, we're gonna abide by it. He said, yeah, you better abide by it because you better not get no state funded, that's for sure.
Bro, and he's bullying people. Said, I can defund you. You're not gonna be able to do anything.
This man is hilarious.
Like, he's literally turning, and like a lot of it is like people like, yo, is this your country? That's why, like, man, if I can get a job out this country, goodbye.
But damn, where were we? Because we're already 46 minutes in, and we have not even.
What were we talking about? Oh, the gold card. So we'll finish with this. He's talking about selling 100 million gold cards to eliminate our $1 trillion. How are we gonna let 100 million people into this country that have $5 million each?
Who has $5 million?
And then like, oh yeah, companies will let people. What company is gonna pay $5 million to let their person? That just sounds dumb.
China will.
100 million people for $5 million a pop?
Shoot. Listen, man, he's just throwing ideas out on the table. Like he said, he has concepts of a plan.
Better not. I was about to say, this better not be Project 2025. That sounds dumb. Like, you're literally only get people who are trying to wealthy. I mean, when he said he wants wealthy people to come, Okay, wealthy people is nice, but how about people who are running from their country because they're not their country trying to kill them because
You gonna have wealthy people come here and do nothing but raise the tax bracket, and it's just like, man, like who is letting this nigga do things?
it's like, oh my god. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
it is. He basically said, like, Michelle Obama said that. It doesn't matter if you're black or if you're white. If you're not rich, Trump does not like you.
Don't. And y'all were sitting there saying
He just
she was an
said,
angry,
if you're
she was an
rich,
angry black woman.
if you're rich, come to America. I got you. That's basically what he just said. I'm gonna wait till those Mexican drug lords like, yeah, I got 5 million right now. I made
Right.
it yesterday.
Remember when y'all hated Obama because he was black?
Bro, it's not gonna be good. We're not even 100 days in.
Yep. And we got 3 more years of this.
We have 4 more years.
Facts. I would also like to state that, like, and he's not gonna die because the Republican Party will not let JD Vance be president.
I mean, no, he's not gonna die. If Joe Biden survived, Trump's gonna be okay.
So
Trump's gonna be okay.
I don't know.
I got so much more to talk about, but we'll save this stuff for like next week.
All right.
All right, let's just jump to the would you rather.
Okie dokie.
100 grapes. $1,000 for each grape you eat. But out of those 100 grapes, one of them is poison. How many grapes are you eating?
$1,000 for each grape?
Mm-hmm.
What type of poison are we talking?
The one that will kill you.
Instantly?
Let's make it an antagonizing death. Like, it's gonna hurt a little bit.
Out of 100?
100 grapes, $1,000 a grape. One's gonna kill you. How many grapes are you eating?
30?
30. I mean, I'll eat until I die.
I would be so mad if just by luck I pick up the first grape.
Hey.
I'd be mad if the
My
first
question
grape
is,
was poisonous.
If I die, does my family go and get the money?
That's why I sat there and I'm like, I mean, I'd do it if my family would still get the money.
Right? If my family gets the money, I'm eating all the grapes.
But do you not think about that though? Because I think about when we give hypotheticals and like the whole Mr. Beast situation of like, why would people do this? Because we're broke as a society and people need money. And at this point, they're going to do anything to get it.
So, question about the Mr. Beast thing. Do you think you can like snake other people? Because like there was a guy who they were splitting like $1 million amongst like 5 people. So if they did it evenly, each person would get like $200,000. This man, instead of taking $200,000 and saving the rest of everybody, he took 600 of the million and like let the 4 people divvy up the 400,000. And he's like, I'm sorry, I gotta go think about my family. They're like, F y'all, like, which is true. Like, act like I'm sorry. You won't you'll hate me today, but I will never see you after so today. I would never see you.
They don't care. And I mean that's really what society has gone to, unfortunately. So I believe it.
So you're eating 30 grapes. It depends on if my family gets some money. I would probably, yeah. I mean, I'm a probability guy. I'll probably eat like 25.
That's why I said I'm like 30, and then after that, the odds kind of get a little iffy.
But see, here's my thing. I know myself in a thing. I'll eat 25 and I'm like, just one more.
No, don't. I couldn't.
I couldn't.
We don't got much for them. What are we watching? Because I literally have not been watching anything. I finally got to watch Paradise.
How do you like
What
it?
did you think?
I'm only on episode 3.
Me too.
I just been so. I hate my life. I've just been so busy. Like I
And that's
like
how I'm like, I don't have anything because I've literally been so busy. I've done nothing but watch Paradise and Severance. Severance, I will let you guys know. Season 2 is a lot faster. And like that's why when I tell people to watch Severance and they're like, "Oh, I couldn't get into it," I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Severance is a very, very slow burn.
that's the thing. So I'm taking some time off for my birthday, you know. And like one
Oh,
of
your
my
40th. Turn up.
relax. And like one of my coworkers said, like he swears by Severance, and like I was talking about you, I was like, my sister loves Severance, so he was like, no, yeah, you have to watch it. So I'm definitely gonna probably watch Severance. But like he was talking about, like there's 16 episodes, like there's six in like season 2, and like the 10 the last one. That's 16 hours. I was like, and then I got Paradise, and like there's another 6. That's literally 22 hours. Like where can I carve out
Paradise
22 hours?
is good to watch during the night because it's a good like little sci-fi kind of thriller. I would only watch Severance during the day.
Mm.
Feel like if I watched Severance at night, I would be paranoid about everything in life. But I think Severance is a good understanding of why, like, some things are good in theory, but never good in practice.
What do you mean by that?
Because the whole point of Severance is the fact that your brain gets severed.
Yeah.
Is that half your brain stays up top, where they call those the outies,
Howdy.
where it's your normal everyday life, and your innie is just the part of you that comes to work. But your innie knows nothing about who you are. They don't know if you're married. They don't know if you have kids. They don't
They
know
don't?
anything. No, they know nothing.
So you can be cheating on your wife and not even know.
And that happens,
Oh shit.
but it is true. I think it's phenomenal. And the fact that this is, I believe, written and directed by Ben Stiller,
Yeah.
I am very, very surprised that this came out of the nigga from Night in the Museum.
Zootopia. No, not Zootopia. What's that one with Owen Wilson and like they're skating?
Blades of Glory? That's not Blades of Glory.
No, not Blades of Glory.
I don't know. I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, but like so whatever that one is.
But yeah. So I mean, it's a slow burn. My problem right now with Paradise is like Charlie Brown is amazing. He's always going to be amazing. I'll always love him. It's I feel like some scenes aren't necessarily needed. So it's like, okay, like we just gotta skip past this, and then get to where we need to get to. And then I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. I like it a little bit. So we'll see how far I go. That's all I got this week, y'all. Hopefully I'll have something else to watch. Once again, we've already talked about in so many episodes.
No wrap it up.
Okay. I have one wrap it up, and it's not necessarily a wrap it up, but you know how I am about preserving legacy. So I have my handy dandy mole today because it does look like Miss Edna Mole is making her way back, as Pixar has now announced Incredibles 3. I'm excited. Wrap this up immediately. Incredibles is not something that needs a movie 4 or a movie 5. I'm cool with y'all doing a little Jack Jack stories. Jack Jack can't be a baby forever, though, y'all. Please understand that.
How was he still a baby?
Jack Jack cannot be a baby forever. So hopefully Jack Jack is at least a toddler or a little kid by now. But Pixar has released that they're doing an Incredibles 3. I'm optimistic. Please don't mess this up for me. That's all. What you got?
I'm a big Incredibles fan. But
I was surprised with Incredibles 2. It actually held up.
Okay. Let's talk about the movie. Movie this week, unfortunately, is not Love Hurts. Little switcheroo. I still want to go do that movie. But, we'll see. It's going to be Flight Risk. So it goes as such. The U.S. Marshal escorts a government witness to trial after he is accused of getting involved with a mob boss, only to discover that the pilot who is transporting them is also a hitman that has been sent to assassinate the informant. After they subdue him, they're forced to fly together after discovering that the others are attempting to eliminate them. See what it gives it. IMDb gave it a 5.3. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 29%. Wow. What are you giving it?
I'd let you go first. And
I'm
if you
dying
guys
to
have
know.
been listening to the pod, if I let Prophet go first, I do not have a good number.
Oh my God. I like this movie.
Yeah, because you're a weirdo.
87.
You're bugging.
87.
You are bugging. You are absolutely bugging. I give this one a 43. At max, I'll give it a 56. Are you serious? I do not ever want to see Mark Wahlberg in a toupee again.
Oh my God. I like this movie.
No.
Let me tell you why I like you. It's the you understanding of the characters. So Mark Wahlberg's character, you have to understand how crazy this man was. At first, like he was, trying to play calm. He was talking to the lady, and then she was noticing the blood, and she was like, "Oh, how about I flew on the other hand here," and like he was, "Oh," and like I don't know the name. He was like, "Jones, right?" And he was like, and then she was like, "Yeah, but Jones is a girl," and he was like, "His sister," but you don't believe
It
that.
was the most of, all right, come
Right?
on, you got it. You got
He was
it.
looking at him like, but you don't believe that at all, do you? And then it was his character development on like where she's punching him in the face when he's restrained. He's like, "Oh, I love it. Oh, let's do it again. Oh, do it." And then she hears they said, "Oh, we found the real pilot. He has his teeth and his eyes gouged out. Like this man is sick. So no wonder while you're punching him and this man is enjoying. This man literally just tortured a man to his thing.
No.
And then the guy, the witness, it was like he was so like, help! I just peed on myself. Like I like this movie, man. 87.
You're bugging.
Oh,
You're bugging. We spent majority of the time in the air. We had no other scenes. We didn't even cut away to the director. We didn't cut away to anybody. I was like, oh, this is a low budget film. And then I remember who directed it.
Mel Gibson. Yeah.
And because when the movie ended, and it was like directed by Mel Gibson, and I'm like, that's why. It's directed by Mel Gibson. That's why there's only white people in this movie. It's just I did not like this movie at all. I mean,
At all.
no. Thankfully, it was only 90 minutes long. Where again, I was surprised that this was over an hour. Stop. That's all I'm saying. Nope. It was, and we'll get to it at the end of what it would be worth it. I'll say this right now. If I ever spent $13.50, I'm speaking to the manager immediately after I get out. I want my money back.
I mean, the only problems I had with the movie is when he got stabbed and like he passed out. She did the hardest landing in like plane landing history, and he fell asleep. But as soon as she touched him, and like as soon as he touched him, it's like, hey, wake up, huh? So you didn't wake up when she was crash landing, but when she touched you.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. By then, I just close my eyes and go to sleep. So I'm like, oh, we're good. Only part I love is the fact that Mark Wahlberg got hit by a fire truck. That was hilarious. Hilarious. Spoilers, my bad, y'all.
I mean, there's gonna be spoilers, man.
Always.
You know the pod. We're gonna go and keep it. Okay, so let's just go jump into some questions. Oh, we messed up. The end question last week, that was the end for season 5. So we need to come up with a new end question for season 6.
Okay, they don't need to know that. Next.
Okay, sorry. So let's just get into some questions.
Okay.
So are you saying the simple fact is that like this whole movie was shot inside of a small plane affected your thoughts of the movie?
I think that when you have a one-shot kind of movie, we've got to make sure that the people that we get are good actors. I didn't think she was a good actor for this.
Mm.
I think that if we're gonna be at one central place, let's make things a little bit more realistic. Nobody hears or sees this man drop the knife several times.
That part. That, yes. No, 1%.
And he starts screaming and getting mad that he's dropped the knife. We're not
Like, yeah.
paying attention to the fugitive. Again, like where I was just like, nope.
Yeah, no, that part is, you're 100% right. It's like, this man, and drop it. And none of y'all
Nobody's hearing
look
this.
back like, what are you doing? Like,
Also, I don't believe that the U.S. Marshals would ever just send one marshal to try to bring back one of the biggest people related to a case.
So-
None of
I
no.
had a problem. I saw two problems. So to answer that question, it was like, it's not like it's been done before because the movie 27 hours, I've never seen it, but I know like it's shot where 90% of the movie is him with his hand trapped underneath a rock. And I've heard that movie's really good with Dave Franco. But like I think now you said it, it's like there should have been a cut to where the director there should have been a cut.
The
Yeah.
phone calls where I at least would have wanted a little bit of back and forth of seeing who exactly we're dealing with and you know the different things, or the guy at his beach house, and like it was aspects where I'm like, okay, so clearly we spent all our money on mountain shots and
So, yeah, definitely like a little more shots. Give it a little bit more text. Yeah, a little more depth. So yes, or like her when she's calling her person, like I should have trusted you. Like if they added this,
you fucking
the scene-
snitch, you snitch, you snitch, and it's the fact that
she got her
said it
friend
where
killed.
she was
I don't care
where
whatever. She got her friend killed.
she talking about I love you, but thanks a lot, bitch. Like, no, for real, because like, why would you try to turn on me? You called my boss on me, and then look, you turned out to be wrong. And then her boss gonna call her back, talk about, oh, unfortunately, she was T-boned in an accident.
Oh shucks. Like, so I mean, yeah, it's like that. Damn, I had something else to say. It was. Damn, what was I? What was I talking about?
Damn, where were we?
What was I talking about? Like she got her friend killed. It was something else, but
Twig should have died. I'm gonna tell you, that man got stabbed and suffocated right afterwards. I would have been dead.
that man does not want to die.
No, I thought that was stupid. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just all of everything. Just, it wasn't. I understand movie magic. This was more, it was too much to explain more than movie magic for me. And that's really why I rated it too low.
No. I mean, okay, so now it's like out of those three characters, which one was the most believable on that plane?
That's a good question. I would say Mark Wahlberg's character, Booth, because it's just the sense of like, when you're in the air and you're the villain, like your job is to turn somebody against somebody else. And the thing to do it is to know your target and know your target well. So that's why he brought the nicotine gum. He knew exactly about Twix's mom. Like, that's knowing your target and knowing your target well. And that's why I'm like, you know, his character was great. I love, you know my love for Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark, we go back since the
Real Boston boy.
Okay. Unfortunately, again, unfortunately, I do not believe Mark Wahlberg is the right cast for this.
Really?
No.
It's a different thing for him.
I think, to be honest, I think everybody was miscasted for this.
Ooh, no, I like, and I know a guy's name because his name's Eddie Brock from This
That 70s show.
no Spider-Man dummy. Eddie Brock,
I don't know what that is.
Venom. He's the
Ah,
original Venom.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. He would have been perfect.
He's Eddie Brock in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. The guy who was chained up, he's Venom. That's what I was talking about from earlier. I didn't like it. This man is a witness. Yes, he's a flight risk and everything, but she chained him up like he was a criminal. Like he's a criminal.
He is a criminal. He worked for the mafia.
But he's turning on them.
No, he's not. He got caught, and you're still. But here's the thing, because like this is really supposed to be Snowden for real, in the sense of like we understand that you're not exactly who we're going for, but you're still a part of the organization. You moved money for the mafia. You are a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why he's like, I'm not a criminal. I'm a cooperating witness, which means that you are a criminal, but you're cooperating so that you don't go to jail. He was still a criminal no matter what.
No, I thought like all the chains and stuff was a little excessive.
I don't. I'm not trusting anybody.
What would you change in this movie?
Everything.
I knew you were gonna go. Let me finish. So you were talking about how you want to change the.
I changed the scenes. I changed the progression. It took too long. Like we were getting one of the biggest things that I will change, and this is the first time that I've ever said something about a movie like this. The movie cover.
There's so many different.
I think it's so weird that it's Mark Wahlberg as the movie cover, and this movie is not even about him.
No, yeah, true.
And like I understand, like I've never seen a movie where the villain is the cover, and
he dies.
Just not even that, but it's just like this isn't the movie told through his perspective. Again, this is my problem sometimes with Mel Gibson, but Mel Gibson does what he wants.
But the thing is, Mel Gibson has made one of my favorite movies of all time.
Passion of Christ.
Huh?
Passion of Christ.
Yeah, that one. Apocalypto. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I've seen it. I'm actually about to watch that movie with my boyfriend this week. So we'll tell you how it goes.
I need both of y'all's. Apocalypto is my favorite movie.
We'll watch it.
I love it.
Either tomorrow.
After you watch it, I need both of y'all to ask me questions.
I love Apocalypto. I think it's a great movie.
Apocalypto is my favorite movie. I will fight both of y'all tooth and nail for that movie. There's nothing wrong about that movie. Absolutely nothing wrong about that movie. We need to do that movie. I love it.
You're hilarious. Matter of fact.
I love that movie. So, did this movie affect your mood at all? Like,
yes. I found myself skipping a lot of it and still realizing that I still got the story. Yes. I skipped probably like 3 minutes in total of this movie just because it was just filler that I knew that I didn't need it. And I even went back and I realized, again, didn't matter. It's a lot of things that could have, like, sometimes when I look and I see that a movie is 90 minutes long, it's either you have done the story amazing that you can convey it in an hour and a half, or it's trash and it's just got a lot of filler scenes because we needed to get to stretch time. And that's what I feel like this movie is. Too much for 90 minutes. Too much random BS for 90 minutes.
I like this movie. Maybe I'm just a Mel Gibson fan. Am I a Mel Gibson fan?
Am I a Mel Gibson stan? Well, in the bottom of your Sri Lanka. What?
Because I love Apocalypto. We did another one of his movies.
I'll look it up. What's the next question?
Let's do 2 more questions. Second question is, second to last question is, movie theater, flat screen, iPad, or what?
Maybe I wouldn't even bootleg this shit. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even bootleg it. Um, Unfortunately, it's Hacksaw Ridge. I know you're not talking about that or Braveheart.
No, it's a movie.
Doesn't have many. Um, got a lot of producing titles.
Okay, maybe he
He
produced it.
wrote Apocalypto. That's crazy.
It's so good.
Maybe he needs to pick up right here. What was the question? I'm sorry. Oh,
Um,
did TBS on a Thursday or a Saturday while in the laundry not worthy? That's
launching
about it. I wouldn't say purchase this movie at all. What do
Okay,
you think? What do
so
you think?
um,
What do you think?
I think Saturday evening, you just finished all your grocery shopping, you're trying to relax and put your feet up, and it's on TV. Like you got your arm around your girl.
I'd be so mad if this was like a date night movie.
No, no, not even, not even a date night. You just like relaxing, long day of shopping and everything, and like
Why would I want to see a plane crash?
the plane. I was like, the plane doesn't crash.
It definitely did. To be honest, that's what I didn't like either about the ending. Was like the fact that, girl, you really thought she was about to have a smooth landing. Who did you think you was, Sully?
No, I
They
thought it
all
was
could
gonna.
have been talking about 100 feet. We're good. And takedown. And
I thought it was. I thought it was
you're
gonna be
not
a
a
lot
pilot.
smoother than that.
No, you're not a pilot. You thought what? Them wheels gonna touch the ground and
We
everything was gonna be
we
great?
never even talked about Hassan while he was joking with her, asking her out. Like I think he was doing that to like ease her
To
nerves.
calm
So I
her,
thought,
for sure.
yeah. So I
But
thought he was really good.
the toxic in me did not trust Hassan one bit.
Me
And
either. I didn't trust Hassan at all.
I was like, oh, nope, nope, Hassan about to switch. But he didn't, because he really did care.
All right, Boston.
All right.
We did it wrong. Season 6, we need a new ending question. If you had to be zapped into one of the characters' bodies in this movie, whose body would you want to be zapped into? Whose body do you not want to be zapped into? Or, you're going into their body.
Knowing the ending,
Mark Wahlberg.
I would say Mark Wahlberg, because I'm like, bro, it is one thing to survive falling out of a plane, but to survive falling out of a plane,
I'm sorry to cut you off. He took it like a G. That man was
and that's what I'm saying. To survive that, and then I get up, and I'm like, "Ooh." And then to look up and just see a fire truck and be like, oh man. And like a fire truck, getting hit by a car is one thing. Getting hit by a squad car is one thing. Fire truck is crazy. That's how I'm like. So I think mine would have to be like Eric or Twig, like just because there's nothing else I can do. I'm shackled up. I've made it this far. I did what I did, whatever. I wouldn't want to be the marshal because I don't want that kind of pressure where it's my job to make sure that we all like live. But yeah, you.
I would want to be Hassan. Hassan, he gets his date at the end. He's super chill. He think whose body
What
would
would
I
happen if Hassan was ugly though? And that's what I don't like. It's like, what if she got off the plane and Hassan's like 4'11", big like ugly guy, like, or not big, but like small ugly guy. Like, what if that happened? I'm like, she lucky. You lucky Hassan was cute.
Right? Oh man, that would have been so bad.
I would have been so mad. But yeah.
Whose body wasn't what is Mark Wahlberg's character? Because that man was a sick man. He literally took all the teeth out of the other pilot, gouged his eyes out. Like that man is a sick man. Sick man. Like
My whole thing
like
is he did that at that nigga home
it
and then
takes
drove to work.
like it takes a sick man to do something like that. Like unfortunately, There's
Sick
people in this
man
world.
who's balding
Oh my god.
hates the world.
Talk about balding. I'm sorry. This is totally thing. I saw on my IG reel there was someone who had hid cocaine under his toupee.
Yo. And it's the way that the police was cutting it out.
Yeah, the police was
And I
like,
would have been like, stop. Please. Oh, I feel you. But yeah.
no, I would not want to be. He was just a sick man. Sick. But like when she was punching him, he was like, "Oh, I love this about us. Like, are you gonna come back and give me some more?" Like, sick man.
No, it was when she said, "You're gonna tell me how to fly this plane." He said, "Yeah, come back here and we can play find the hot dog." You would have pissed me off. You would have pissed me off.
Sick
You would have
man.
pissed me off.
Sick man. But
Yeah.
ugh,
All in all, yeah.
no. Here, I liked it. I mean, so here's the thing, and it's saying a lot about me. I wouldn't watch it again unless it was something where it was just on TV and like I'm with somebody else. I wouldn't like purposely watch it again. But it is what it is. But if you're here on YouTube, what's up, YouTube? Good to see y'all. And all my audio listeners, I love y'all from the jump. Y'all been here since day one, and I appreciate y'all. But if you're here to the end of this podcast, I love y'all. If you like it, we love it. If you don't like it, listen to it again. If you still don't like it, there's something wrong with y'all, bro. Listen to it again and again and again. But I'll see y'all next week. I wish I could tell you what the movie's going to be next week, but I really don't know. I really don't know. But it's your boy D, Stunner and Prophet.
It's your girl, Dr. Boston.
We will catch you next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Baby, that shit ain't nothing. Topic of all these nigga discussion. But ain't none of them fucked me. Like my niggas, tall and brown. What else? And mixed with a little bit of ugly. They say shoot, shoot. Duke Dennis was so.
Those two lines are separate though, right? Don't like the two lines is separate. Like you weren't talking about me. It wasn't talking about me. I think it was just like it was like in between.